a team look at the options to provide the resources to reverse the decline and to begin to rebuild our school system. We heard about supporting CTE. We heard loud and clear that we were testing students too much. Constant questions about why we were spending so much money on tests that did not tell us what we needed. We heard about suicide plans submitted as a writing assignment by an 8-year-old in Coos Bay. In 1 year, 3 suicides and half a dozen opioid overdoses in a middle school in Clackamas County. On a different note, we also saw exceptional programs in Woodburn, Baker City, Redmond, and Coquille. I was pleased to work with a committee to craft a look upstream, supporting at least 7 programs designed to get Oregon youngsters off to a good start from birth. That includes the early intervention, early childhood special education, a targeted equity program, expanding relief nurseries, and Oregon pre-kindergarten. You have heard about many of the K-12 programs, but I wanted to point out support for programs for African American, Native American, and Latinx students to bring best learning practices to those groups to eliminate the disparities they presently suffer from. As you know, this bill is not just about improving schools, it comes with a price. I'm going to let others debate the specifics of those plans. I want to put on the record that I understand it's the intent of Section 67, number 67 of the bill. It is a very narrow preemption restricting voters and local governments from imposing taxes that are directly tied to total revenue or gross receipts. Local voters continue to have broad discretion when it comes to raising money using income and other business activity. I'm extremely pleased to vote for this bill. I prefer that we have even more resources for our schools, targeted to our schools and classrooms immediately, but that we are on the verge of truly investing in our schools and the adults who support them every day is a long overdue change, an historic moment. There are many who fought for this, begged for this during the last 29 years. Some are no longer with us. Some exhausted their careers. Let's pass this bill and begin a new chapter in the true support for an educated Oregon. Our next step is to focus on learning and not test scores. There's an old story about the literacy rate in Oregon. It is said that there was a fork in the trail leading to the gold mines. One trail had a pile of fool's gold, pyrite, on it. The other had a sign that said, "To Oregon." The legend has it that those who could read went north. I hope we recapture that status. This bill is a major step that way along the trail. Thank you.
Vance.